Good morning. It's time for breakfast, and we're on John chapter 4. So, when the master knew that the Pharisees had heard that Yeshua made and immersed more taught ones than Yohanan, although Yeshua himself did not immerse, but his taught ones, he left Yehuda and went away again to Galilee, and he had to pass through Shomeron. So he came to a city of Shomeron called Shechem, near the piece of land Yaakov gave to his son Yosef. And Yaakov's fountain was there. So Yeshua, being wearied from the journey, was sitting thus at the fountain. It was about the 6th hour. A woman of Shomeron came to draw water. And Yeshua said to her, "Give me to drink," for his taught ones had gone off into the city to buy food. The woman of Shomeron therefore said to him, "How is it that you, being a Yehudi, ask a drink from me, a woman of Shomeron? For Yehudim do not associate with Shomeronim." Yeshua answered and said to her, "If you knew the gift of Elohim, and who it is who says to you, 'Give me to drink,' you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." The woman said to him, "Master, you have no vessel, and the well is deep. From where, then, do you have living water? Are you greater than our father Yaakov, who gave us all the well, and drank from it himself, and his sons, and his cattle?" And Yeshua answered and said to her, "Everyone drinking of this water shall thirst again, but whoever drinks of the water I give him shall certainly never thirst. And the water which I give him shall become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life." The woman said to him, "Master, give me this water, so that I do not thirst, nor come here to draw." Yeshua said to her, "Go call your husband and come here." The woman answered and said, "I have no husband." Yeshua said to her, "You have well said, 'I have no husband,' for you have had 5 husbands, and the one whom you now have is not your husband. What you have said is true." The woman said to him, "Master, I see that you are a prophet. Our fathers worshipped on this mountain, but you people say that in Yerushalayim is the place where one needs to worship." Yeshua said to her, "Woman, believe me, the hour is coming when you shall neither worship on this mountain nor in Yerushalayim. Worship the Father. You worship what you do not know. We worship what we know, because the deliverance is of the Yehudim. But the hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and truth. For the Father also does seek such to worship him. Elohim is spirit, and those who worship him need to worship in spirit and truth." The woman said to him, "I know that Messiah is coming, the one who is called Anointed. When that one comes, he shall announce to us all." Yeshua said to her, "I who am speaking to you am he." And upon this his taught ones came, and they were marveling that he was speaking with a woman. However, no one said, "What do you seek?" or "Why do you speak with her?" The woman then left her water jug and went away to the city, and said to the men, "Come, see a man who told me all that I have done. Is this not the Messiah?" They went out of the city and were coming to him. But in the meantime his taught ones were asking him, saying, "Rabbi, eat." And he said to them, "I have food of which you do not know." Then the taught ones said to each other, "Did anyone bring him food to eat?" Yeshua said to them, "My food is to do the desire of him who sent me, and to accomplish his work. Do you not say, 'There are still 4 months of the harvest'? and the harvest comes? See, I say to you, lift up your eyes and see the fields, for they are white for harvest already. He who is reaping receives a reward and gathers fruit for everlasting life, so that both he who is sowing and he who is reaping rejoice together. For in this the word is true, one sows and another reaps. I sent you to reap that for which you have not labored. Others have labored, and you have entered into their labors. And many of the Shomoronim of that city believed in him because of the word of the woman who witnessed. He told me all that I have done. Therefore, when the Shomoronim came to him, they were asking him to stay with them, and he stayed there 2 days. And many more believed because of his word. And they said to the woman, We no longer believe because of what you said, for we ourselves have heard, and we know that this is truly the Messiah, the Savior of the world. And after the 2 days he left there and went to Galilee. For Yeshua himself witnessed that a prophet is without appreciation in his own country. Therefore, when he came to Galilee, the Galileans received him, having seen all that he had done in Jerusalem at the festival, and they also went to the festival. Then Yeshua came again to Cana of Galilee, where he had made the water wine. And there was a certain nobleman whose son was sick at Capharnaum. When he heard that Yeshua had come from Yehuda to Galilee, he went to him and was asking him to come down and heal his son, for he was about to die. Yeshua then said to him, If you people do not see signs and wonders, you do not believe at all. The nobleman said to him, Master, come down before my child dies. Yeshua said to him, Go, your son lives. The man believed the word that Yeshua spoke to him and went. And while he was going down, his servants met him and reported, saying, Your son lives. And then asked from them the hour in which he became better. And they said to him, Yesterday at the 7th hour the inflammation left him. Then the father knew that it was at the same hour in which Yeshua said to him, Your son lives. And he himself believed, and all his household. Again, this was the second sign Yeshua did when he had come from Yehuda into Galilee.